don't like him in there, guys. He's doing fine. He's honestly doing fine, but I either want to do a catch and cook, like I said earlier, or I just want to release this fish. I don't want him in this pond anymore. He's a really picky eater, and I like things that just destroy everything, guys. And I hate to say it, but this guy has to go.
Let's catch 'em all with Catch 'em All Fishing with Zach Ketchum.
So I come to clean this guy's tank today. Hi, how you doing? And I'm about to clean all his poop because yes, this guy has very solid waste back over there. As you can see, he likes to poop. He's a pooper. He should be named a pooper catfish because every time I feed this beautiful, beautiful man, it's been with me for almost a year now. And so has my other fish. I got my other fish, as you know, the red Congo puffer, the star of the show. But before I go ahead and start cleaning, you know, I do all these maintenance for all three of these tanks. So I check all three of these tanks before I do any of the maintenance for just one fish. So I go over here and I want to show you guys, yeah, we got to breed these guys. It's about time to breed them. So I'm looking at the tanks. It's nice and clean. I just did a fresh water change to all three of them. And I go ahead and start to look up here. Yep, that's the way the cookie crumbles, guys. You keep fish, they die on you. You did so well. You were an amazing star of my show, and I loved you so much. I thought you were going to be around forever. You know, every time you have a fish, it seems like they're going to be around forever, especially when they're as cool as this one. This guy was such a predator, just a ravenous monster, and we're all going to miss you. Leave a comment F below to pay your respects. And that's about it. We're going to have to bury you and probably use your tank to breed these two, which will be a sacrifice made without vein. I don't speak English right now. I'm so pissed right now. Couldn't have let that happen to her, right? No, you would have done better than that. How about you? No, don't let other people touch your fish stuff, okay? Make sure you do good when you have babies. When you guys have babies, make sure no one touches them, okay? I won't let it happen. And now I look like a terrible fish keeper in front of millions. That's right. All thanks to one stupid mistake. And that's how it happens, King of DIY. All my friends know about it. When you keep fish, they die. They're a lot harder to keep than a dog, cat, or even a monkey. 'Tis time to say my goodbyes, my child. It's time for a legend to go, where all legends eventually will go. Yes, my friends, real legends do die. I have to apologize to you for my failures. I need a light to go on, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's say something. Let's say something together. Our fishy Father, who art in heaven, let this guy go where only the best fish go to meet Shamu in the great pond beyond. Oh, look, he swam down. He swam down. It's almost like he's alive looking like it down there. I love you, buddy. You did so good. Kinda want to touch him one more time. One more time. I've never held this thing in my hand. I don't think. Oh, yes, I did. When I first got him, I did. So, yeah. That's a damn shame, boy. You are a legend. That thing looks so gross. It's been dead for about at least, I want to say, it looks like it's pushing 4 hours. That thing is baked. Definitely 100% baked. So, it's time for you to go home. Skin feels so weird. I'm definitely going to have to wash my hands after this one, but be free, buddy. Goodbye. Goodbye. You guys look like you're ready to mate though, but 'tis time to remove the darkness and spread some light. Please help me out, Timmy! So my friends, what we need to do is find something to bring the light back onto our top container. Guys, we have our fish tank all empty. I just cleaned it out, put all this new stuff in it. Right now it's cycling completely. I washed that thing out hardcore parkour, guys. But I have the need, guys, the need to have a new fish in here immediately. Like, I'm having separation anxiety. Something vicious. I don't know what it is, but I guess we're just gonna go to like Beverly's and check stuff out because that's the closest place I can think of. Predatory fins is bad to the bone, but my man Rod is out of town right now. Rod, aren't you? Courtship is looking good. Look at them looking at each other. It's almost time to give a kiss. You wanna see how to see if there's a male or female? I don't know if you can tell right there. Oh, you moved. Go back up against the glass. Okay, this guy's up against the glass. You see that? Back down there, guys. That's a male. I tried my best to show you, but I'm gonna have to hold them upside down. Look at those cool patterns. I think she's ready to meet. Do you think so, buddy? White and blue equals Timber! Well, here we are with the water clarity looking not too good. Hey, what's going on, Shamu? You look beautiful. Hello, thank you for always loving me. The striped bass is in here. There he is, somewhere. I don't like the way he's doing. I could feed this guy some fresh shad and stuff, but it turns out that's really what they really like. And they're very, very keyed in down here in South Florida to shad and smaller forage species. I did have some bluegill in here. The striped bass didn't eat them. Shamu ate some of them, but the other ones are just swimming around aimlessly, guys. And I don't want that striped bass to starve or die or something like that, especially after my beautiful pufferfish just died. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this striped bass out of here, and I'm gonna go ahead and probably release him or do a catch and cook right now. What do you guys think we should do? Huh, Shamu? What do you think we should do? I'm gonna get you some food really quick, but while we're getting you some food, we gotta catch some stuff. Let's see what we're gonna do with that striped bass over there, guys. I want you guys in the comments below to tell me what you think we should do while you're waiting. While I catch these lizards for Shamu and stuff, what do you think we should do? Should we do a catch and cook striped bass, which is apparently really, really good? I've never had striped bass before. Or should we just release this guy? I mean, it's been a pretty traumatizing morning, or last night, I guess, when I had that pufferfish just get sent to the great beyond. But I am kind of hungry for the striped bass. I really wanted to do it. I really initially wanted to do a catch and cook with this thing, but I thought, hey, if I can keep it alive for even a few days, it'd be something I've never done before. It's below if you guys want me to keep this striped bass right now, or if you guys want me to release it. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I'm gonna leave it up to you. The majority of the comments is what I'm gonna do right now.
Today on Time with Terrible Tim, I'm gonna be kicking that soccer ball into the lake. Yes.
Let's do it.
That wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. That ball is gonna float on back now, and that will be Time with Terrible Tim.
Timmy, did you watch the last episode that I put on private because it was so whack and Joey was so lean?
Yes.
There's goldfish in here and they're all big now. Look how big these goldfish are. All this clarity, guys, if you're wondering why the clarity is like complete trash, except for right here pretty much, it's because the lake actually is very, very dark. And as you guys know, it's free flowing from the lake. Everything that happens to the lake goes into the ponds, and boom. So when it's deep like this, it looks a little bit darker. When it's shallow, you can't really tell because obviously this is super shallow. You can't really tell that the clarity is off. But it's very, very, very dark, and that's why our goldfish, you can almost not even see them down there when it's like 3 feet deep because the lake is dark and scary and not like Timmy. Beautiful. Can't see a thing, Timmy. It's too windy, and there's a dead duck right over there, boy. It's not looking too good for a lake. Over here in my lizard trap. If you guys are wondering why I always have this over here, this little green area inside this fire pit, it's because it's a lizard trap. There's always lizards in here 24/7, guys. Hello? There's not people in here right now. So all I do is give this a shake or two. Something always comes out. Check it out, check it out, check it out. There's one right here. Look, 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 look. See that little guy? Always falling for the trap, these guys. Nowhere for this guy to run. Come on. Oh, got him. Jumped right into my hand right there. So we have our Shamu food, but I did see a tree frog over there amongst the ashes, which was kind of weird. The thing about this trap is there's nowhere to run. It has this fencing, so they just got to run in circles. There's nowhere to run down. They just got to run up and out, and I can usually grab them on the way out. Come on. Got him. Got him. Ow, he bit me. Ow. Ow, that one got me this time, guys. But I do have our 2 lizards for Shamu before we go ahead and see what we're going to do with our striped bass. Ow! That's what it looks like. We're going to feed Shamu now. We got 2 for 2. Let's go. Check it out. Number 1. Here's Shamu. See her? Look at my hand. Here's Shamu. Go ahead. Oh, missed. Good miss, Shimu. You're good. Now, we have number two. Number two. Here's the biter. Don't forget. Pretty hard, pretty hard. Not too hard, though. He's lost a little bit of his strength, but he's ready for Shimu. Shimu, let's see what's going on here. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to feed him from the tail. Come here. Come here, buddy. Get Shimu. Come on. Oh! Woohoo! First time eating directly out of my hand. He did take one piece of tilapia that one time. I don't think I got it on camera for you guys, though. I think what happened was I did it off camera. But Shimu is looking happy, and Shimu, look at Shimu. Shimu is happy, and Shimu is ready to bite my hand, and that's what we want to do. That's why we always train these bass right out of our hand at the same spot. We always feed these fish, guys. When you're feeding your fish and training your fish, you want to make sure you feed them in the exact same spot, the exact same time if you can, but more consistently the same place in the same way. Whether it be splashing the water to bring them over to you, whether it be hitting the side of your pond like my fin raw fishing does, all sorts of things that are there to trigger the fish to recognize you coming there and recognize that moment and recognize that motion or that sound or whatever you're doing that time even with food. Look on down, we got our sturgeon and everybody down there and our striped bass. Shimu, please remove yourself. That striped bass is looking a little gross, I'm not gonna lie. Him right over here and a little slow with his deformed tail. I don't like him in there, guys. He's doing fine. He's honestly doing fine, but I either want to do a catch and cook, like I said earlier, or I just want to release this fish. I don't want him in this pond anymore. He's a really picky eater, and I like things that just destroy everything, guys. And I hate to say it, but this guy has to go. So let's take him out of the pond. Sometimes nets with larger holes that are like a little bit more see-through make it easier to catch these fish. So where are you, buddy? It's definitely a lot easier to swing this thing around. Not sure where he is, though. Don't want to catch Shimu by accident. Here he is. He's right here. Perfect. Did I get him? Yes, I did. Legend. And that's all it takes, guys. So, what we're going to do with this fish, guys, let's check him out. This is the one that Lisa from Predatory Fins caught. Watch out, watch out. The gill plates are really, really rough. These things will stab you so bad, and you will be totally getting stitches in the hospital. Check out this fish. Not a bad fish. Very beautiful fish, but it is deformed a little bit on the side. And I don't think I want to eat something that's deformed. So, with the comments below and how it's deformed, even though it looks like a really cool fish and something I'd definitely like to try in a future episode, I don't think I'm going to eat this fish. I'm going to let Sunshine go. It's been a long, rough day, guys. Losing fish left and right. Just kidding, I only lost that one fish, but you know, stuff happens. By the way, I appreciate you, love you over there, but I don't hate you for turning up the heat. Just all of my fans at home, you guys watching hate you. You know who you are. So, he's good to go. But I like seeing him swim off. And since everything's getting really mucky right now with the lake, it's gonna be tough to see him swim off, but how you doing, bud? They're really fragile fish. Go ahead. Follow the road home. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't swim back to me. I know. I know it's hard. I know. I know. I know. Get down there. That's a really cool fish, man. The spikes on the back of that thing are insane. Like everything on that fish like stabs you or cuts you, makes you bleed, but some fish you just can't keep. Some fish are easier to keep than others. And you guys will all experience that at home. Like some fish just die out of nowhere. Like you have no idea why. But I mean, as I know, King of DIY knows, all my YouTube friends know Raw Fishing Paul, everybody, you know, Predatory Fins, all the fish keepers out there. Stuff happens, but you know, you do what you gotta do, you try your best, and you just keep on keeping on. If we didn't, then who would we be? We're gonna get a really cool new fish for that tank. Something small, but something really vicious. Not sure what that is, but in the comments below, definitely let us know what we should keep inside that small tank up there. Has that light on it. It does change colors, so I don't know. I want something vicious. I don't like that like soft fish, you know? I don't know. Let me know, guys. Comments below. Please like and subscribe and catch them all. Catch them all. him up.